they would go, oh, really? Do torches actually go out over time? Is that just in like the harder difficulty? That's kind of cool. Not really cool, but it's a cool kind of take on like increasing the difficulty. Did change it to show. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of good. I did enjoy the whole not knowing the recipes and you kind of just have to like memorize them or like arrange stuff on there to figure them out. I kind of like the element of it. It's quite cool like figuring all that stuff out. But with the amount of stuff you can make now, I guess I kind of have to have some kind of reference for it. Okay, back to the planet. People have now made it a mod. Oh, okay, I see. I like it, it's a cool idea. Something different. But I can see that being pretty difficult, like if you're halfway down a cave and then all the like torches that you've used to mark your way go out, it's not going to be a good time. Alright, so our thing should still be here. Did we go down? We didn't, did we? We just read that book. Damn, there's a lot of stuff down there. Watch out, Craggy, don't die. Oh, I remember these guys. They're like the poop monsters. Throw a poop at you. Oh my god. Holy crap. I can't move. Oh my god. Okay, well that wasn't good. Don't mess with the poop monsters, I guess. You're gonna have a bad time. Yeah, should have stored my pixels. Probably do that now actually, before that happens again. Oh well, I guess we're going back to retrieve our stuff. This place is pretty dangerous. I don't even know what killed me, like I couldn't actually move. I was trying to go back up the ladder. I was like stuck for some reason. It's not a good time. Alright, Craigie, you're gonna have to help me out here. Get rid of these poop monsters. Good work. I think there was like bats or something that attacked me. Not sure. I swear there was something else that attacked me. Maybe I'm just imagining it. Oh well. A little bit worried about going through here now. Is there actually going to be anything good in here, or...? Oh, we'll find out. What does this do? Nothing. Got a chest up there. Oh yeah, I was going to try out my new torch one. Where is that? This one? The house seems useless. I guess with my backpack it doesn't really do much. Okay, well we probably won't keep that then. I'm gonna have to re-equip all my bloody items now too. The only annoying thing is when you drop them it doesn't like remember what you had on your bars. I don't think, unless that's what this is for. I don't know what this does, to be honest. I'm not sure. Put that in there. What else did I have on here? That's probably all I need for now. Alright. Another... Ooh, fire portal. One-hander. Yeah, I'm not super keen on these one-handers, actually. Like, they're kind of cool together, but... they also use up a lot more energy. And, like, twice inventory space. Not that that's, like, a huge deal, but... what do those do? Seem to do anything. Place is weird. What the hell is that? Supernova Gauntlet fist weapon. Interesting. I don't think I've found a fist weapon yet. I'm gonna try that out. What does it mean by finisher? What does it even mean? Maybe like if I start attacking something, it'll do like a finishing move. A little bit worried about trying it down here though. Okay, let's not do that. It was a bad idea. It's a bad place to experiment with new weapons. Can you post links? Depends what kind of link it is. Oh, wait, aren't you? You're a subscriber, so you should better post any links, actually, badass. So yeah, go ahead. You have the permission. You have the power to post the links. Obviously safe for work ones, though. Actually, I kind of like this one. Because my other one, I think when you fired it, like, once it hit a surface, it like destroyed, but this one like keeps going. It's kind of cool. What do we got? Minecraft 2.0. 2.0 was an April Fool's. We aren't going to update them. It looks odd. It has rainbows and unicorns. What do we got? Description. Super hostile. Includes all the announced features about super hostile mode. Interesting. And then someone like made it a thing, so it's like an actual game. Or was it actually released as a playable thing, as an April Fool's joke? Horse, cow, what the hell? Pony pig, diamond chicken. Nice, I like it. It was playable. That's kind of cool. It's like, usually you'll see like game developers will post kind of like announcements as an April Fool's for like weird games, but usually not like a playable thing. So that's pretty cool that they actually made it playable. Is that poison? I feel like that's poison. Yep, Craigie tested it for me. That is poison. Take one for the team there, Craigie. Good on you. There's not much else down here. This is a pretty weird dungeon, I gotta say. I found like not a lot in. Well, I found that fist weapon, but that's about it. Minecraft always go a step further. It's true. It's funny, like. The only other thing I can think of that kind of went like that was, well, it didn't really go like that. Actually, no, it kind of did. There was one for Guild Wars 2, I think they did one. pretty sure, and they did it as a playable thing, and everyone like really enjoyed it so much that they made it like, I think they made it like an official part of the game, or they did it as like a scheduled event every year or something like that. It was kind of like a, I think it was like a 16-bit version world or something that you could go to. Vaguely remember. I haven't played that game forever. I played it like quite a few years ago. But that's like the only other game that I can think of that did something similar to that. Yeah, it was pretty cool actually. I can see why everyone really enjoyed it, because just like the graphic style of it looks really cool, and like the content was actually pretty enjoyable as well. So I think I can't remember if they made it like a permanent thing or they just decided to make it an event every like year or something. Dark Disguise Mask, nice. That's pretty cool. We need to find the rest of that set. That would be awesome to have. The other thing I could think of too is for World of Warcraft, where they had the one year they did like, well, I don't know if it started off as an April Fool's or if it was more of like an internal joke, but they had like the Pandarin as a race, which I'm pretty sure was original. It was definitely originally a joke, but I can't remember if it was like specifically an April Fool's thing or not. But like they eventually made that into an actual race in the game. Kind of like a weird decision. I don't know, I guess there was enough interest around it over like the however many years since they kind of like made it an April Fool's thing. Like there was quite a lot of people that liked the idea of it, so I guess that's kind of why they made it like an official thing. It's kind of funny that it was like originally just like a joke, which became like actual content. Kind of looking into other space games though. Oh yeah? To like start playing, or? I mean, Guild Wars 2 is just like one of those MMOs that kind of sucks up all your time, like most MMOs. Although, World of Warcraft I'll say is a lot worse. I played that for quite a few years. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a really good game, and like there's a reason people invest so much time into it. It's just because it's like, it's fun and it's enjoyable to play. But yeah, I've thought about going back to it every now and then, but then I'm like, I probably shouldn't, because I have like a busy enough life as it is, and it would just like suck up all my free time. Star Citizen. Oh yeah, I've heard of Star Citizen. Star Citizen. Haven't played it. Dark Disguise Trousers. Sweet. We just need the like chest piece now. And we've got another alien gun. One-handed one. Alien guns are usually pretty cool. Ooh, this one's like a tentacle one as well. Nice. So is that like Star Citizen, is that like a more of like an exploration kind of one? Definitely heard of it. I think one of my friends might play it actually. They're like hard out into those kind of like explorative kind of games and like crafty kind of games, like is it RimWorld? I think it's RimWorld. That one's pretty good actually. I've kind of thought about getting into that at some stage. It's very in depth in terms of like crafting and like colony simulation, but I can see it would take up a lot of my time too, so god. Oh my god, I forgot about these guys. They ain't very nice. Okay, this gun's kind of slow. does pretty good damage, but it's kind of slow. Totally go out of my way to compare it to No Man's Sky, because No Man's Sky was simply a big scam. Star Citizen has definitely improved. Yeah, I've heard. I never got on board with like the hype for No Man's Sky, so I never actually played it. But I have heard that the more recent patches for it have made it a lot better. Although I think like they've kind of already lost most of their player base from the like horrible kind of start it had on release day. But I do enjoy those kind of games, like just kind of like obviously like Starbound, just like explorative kind of games where you can like find weird stuff and like just craft things and build things. Find they're like my preferred games to play if I'm like trying to wind down after work or whatever. Same with adventure games actually, like point and clicks, even though they're like pretty frustrating sometimes because of how like ridiculous the logic is in them. I still find them quite kind of like chill to play. Jesus. No Man's Sky's not too bad now, but they were way too, yeah, exactly, they were way too slow. Like they lost so many people at the start just because of it being like a mess. Be right back, no worries, no worries. Star Citizen has many more ways better than No Man's Sky, realistic in detail, physics, and many more aspects. Oh yeah. Well, I haven't played either of them, so, but just from what I've heard about No Man's Sky, probably just yes. Well, I personally wouldn't be looking at buying it. Even though they've said it's been like improved, I'm still a bit wary. What is this temple? Avian temple. Are these hostile avians? Nope, these guys are all good. I like the avian temples. I like these staircases. They're cool. Even though they're not really like functional, they look cool. Ouch. Agree to that, can't play at the moment. Only downside to it is that every ship you want to get costs you actual money. Oh, really? If you like that, you fall short. Oh, okay. It's kind of weird. Like, if there's other ways to get them in games, in the game, it's not so bad, but having it like solely as a thing where you can only get it by using real money is kind of not that great. I'm like pretty against that kind of model for how you set up your games. They'll remove it soon. You have to buy them with in-game currency. Oh, okay. Well, that's better then. I think the best game for that kind of thing, that's also an explorative kind of one and a space one too, is EVE Online, which I played for a very short amount of time. That game's like super in-depth if you're into like getting ships and customizing ships and just like exploring the universe. Seems like a really awesome game, although it seems like you'd have to invest a lot of time into it, which is why I never really got into it. But the currency system in that game is done really well, because you can actually buy, well, when you buy your playtime, because you have to, it's obviously pay to play, but when you buy like your monthly playtime or whatever, you actually get it, or you actually can get it as an in-game item, which you can trade for in-game currency, which I thought was a really cool way to do it, because then it means like if you're earning enough with your in-game character, you don't actually have to pay for the game at all. You can just buy it using like your in-game currency, which is pretty awesome. You'd have to probably play for quite a while to get to that point though, but ODS has just gone overhaul. Oh, you guys are talking about that game. I am lost in that conversation then. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have checked out Eve online. It's pretty good. They had like a monthly trial thing, I think, or like a two or 3 month trial, which I played, and I did really enjoy it. It's just I could see myself putting so much time into it that I was kind of thinking like that's how I was with World of Warcraft, and I didn't really want to get into another game like that. Was all. But the way they did the leveling system in that was also really awesome. Because what you'd get with most kind of MMOs is you'd have like these people who play pretty much 24/7, and they'd obviously like always have like an edge on more casual players because they've got more time to invest into the game. But with Eve's leveling system, or like, I guess it wasn't really a leveling system. I think it was more of like when you're learning your like, I don't know, your skills and stuff, you can actually like set the skills to be learnt, and then you still, because it's like a time-based thing, so like there'll be some skills that take like 10 hours to learn or whatever, you can actually like set them up, and then even while you're not playing the game, you'll be learning the skills. So it works quite well for like casual players. It doesn't mean you end up like way behind other players who have more time to invest into it. Probably not hang around on this planet much longer. This place is pretty deadly. There's not really anything I need to be here for. I kind of just wanted to check out the biome because it was like a different biome. Yeah, badass. I would agree with Akisi there. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. If you can go for a desktop, definitely go for a desktop instead of a laptop. You'll get like way more bang for your buck out of it. And they tend to be more reliable too. I found like most of the laptops I've owned, they seem to not last that long and aren't as reliable. And they're expensive for what you get. Unless of course, as you said, you need the portability, then obviously a laptop's a better choice. Perfect pronunciation. Oh, cool. Glad I got it right. Not even going into the downsides of laptops since you're going to get it for school. Yeah, if it's for something for school, it's probably okay. And like obviously for school, having a laptop is probably more handy to be able to carry it around and stuff. But for like, if you were looking at it for gaming, you'd definitely be better off with a desktop. Like the whole gaming laptop thing is kind of like, I don't know, there's not really such thing as a gaming laptop, to be honest. In my opinion anyway, like obviously you can game on some of them, but the whole idea of, well, the whole way a laptop is structured and the idea of a laptop isn't kind of made for gaming, regardless of like how it's marketed. Not much going on this planet. Not much happening. Haven't even found any like traders or anything. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh my god, my aiming is terrible. Looks like we might have something here. It's like a cave thing. Kids. Ooh, okay, that was kind of. I haven't found one of these kind of caves before. It's kind of cool though. Lots of different ores. I mean, yeah, like if you're planning to play games like this, then aren't like AAA kind of titles with like ridiculous graphics, you'd probably be alright with a laptop. But you obviously won't be able to play like, you know, full graphic, like full settings on like the newer titles and stuff on a laptop that well. They just can't really like handle that kind of thing. But any games kind of like this kind of style or whatever, you'd probably be fine with a laptop. Although trying to game with like a touchpad compared to a mouse is horrible. Like touchpads are like the worst thing for doing anything. Like apart from like just like browsing the internet, really. Oh, Jesus Christ. Not very smart. Touchpad, yeah, exactly. Definitely go for a mouse. Or like a controller. I usually like if because I have a laptop as well, but I don't use it a lot for gaming. But when I do, I tend to just use like a controller. It's a lot more comfortable. I find like if I was going to get my laptop and like game on it and plug a mouse into it, I might as well just be gaming on a desktop. So, but like I don't tend to use mine a lot for gaming. Mine's more just like for the convenience of being able to move it around. Biome's kind of weird. Like this is the first time I've seen these ones where you dig into them and then they got like tons of ore. Oh, this guy's got 4 legs. I need to be killing 4-legged ones with like bow because they're supposed to give the ribs, but never seem to. I think like the only recipes I've got left to do are like the ones that need ribs. Current lad have PC. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's more of a reason to get a laptop then. Floran's in the Mist. Ooh, a new book. Floran's in the Mist. For a human scientist like myself, every day among the Floran is a fascinating experience. I have spent several months now observing a typical colony of the plant-like race, and have made countless groundbreaking observations. Common opinion is that Floran are inherently savage or evil, but from my experiences, I can concede that they merely lack understanding. Thanks, human. They simply cannot empathize with flesh-based races in the same way you or I may not empathize with a blade of grass. To the Floran, the game of the hunt doesn't hurt anyone, at least not on any level that they can comprehend. There is a powerful kinship among a tribe. Floran are asexual beings and consider a whole settlement to be a single family unit. I believe it is not entirely futile to educate them. I even managed to explain to some of them how I am sentient, just as they are. Small steps, but there's hope for them yet. I just wonder why I am the first to make these discoveries. Maybe others were simply not as cautious about their own survival. Tomorrow I shall attempt to obtain a cutting specimen from a Floran who has been particularly friendly so far. Wish me luck. Good luck. Pretty sure I know how that turned out. It's probably dead. Need to focus more on schoolwork. Still better than a console. Laptop's better than a console? It depends really. Like, depends how old the console is in comparison to like how like new the laptop is. Really. Like, consoles are good for what they do. It's like solely gaming really. They're pretty good for that. Obviously not as good as a desktop, but you get like for the kind of like when you buy a console towards the time it's released, you're usually getting like pretty decent hardware for that time for a pretty decent price. But then obviously as time goes on, that hardware will become outdated, and then you can like get something way better with like a desktop computer for like a lot cheaper. So they have their place really, but definitely prefer PC gaming. Can't add components to a laptop, at least not. Yeah, they're not exactly upgradable. Yeah, I don't think I've ever cleaned one of my consoles, to be honest. Although, yeah, I only actually just recently got a PS4, so I don't tend to do a lot of console gaming. The only reason I actually got PS4 was because of like Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy 15, when that was like more exclusive to PS4. And Bloodborne, like there's a couple titles I wanted on there that you couldn't get on PC. Which is really the only reason I got one. But it is kind of like, it is well done, like it's an enjoyable experience to game on, but obviously a lot more limited than PC gaming. Transparent helmet made of a frosty glass. Practical but stylish. Kinda cool. Seem to find like heaps of really cool helmets in here actually. Need something that can be taken lots of places. Yeah, well, if you need something that's portable, I mean, laptop's pretty much your only choice. I mean, you could go for like more of like a tablet or something, but I don't know. I don't really think tablets are that great. Like they're kind of they're like a weird thing between a phone and a laptop. Kind of awkward. Like you either want something that's small and you can chuck it in your pocket, just get a phone, or something that you want that's slightly bigger to work on, you might as well just get a laptop. But yeah, if you need the portability, obviously a laptop's your best bet. There's not much going on this planet now, although I have found quite a few nice pieces of gear, well, nice helmets that are kind of aesthetically pleasing. So I probably think I'll finish up pretty soon. Just rob this guy of all his stuff first. And we've actually got enough to do this upgrade now, so we'll do that. What's this one do? Increase area of effect to 5 by 5. Sweet. Nice, that gives us like pretty much the main upgrades now. The optics one's not too bad, but it's not, I don't find it's as important as the other two. Alright, let's get out of here. Go chuck this stuff away. How many pixels do we have? Almost got enough for another block. Not quite. Oops. 192 modules in total. Oh, okay. Well, I've done all of those ones and all of these ones, which are like the larger amounts needed. Still got the optics one to do, and then these two, but that's only like 6 there, and then 24 there, so 30. I only need 30 more, which isn't too bad because you seem to get them pretty fast. So, and I wasn't too fussed about getting these ones because these are more for like customization. I'm not really that worried about at the moment. All right, chuck these books away. Did I already have that book? I did. Why did I pick that up? We don't need that. Also don't need the rope. Like the garden? Yeah. Pretty happy with my garden actually. I've got like at least 2 of each crop, although I'm missing a few crops. Still need to find, I think, the bone boo from somewhere, and there's a couple more that I haven't found yet. I was thinking of expanding it out some more, but to be honest, I ended up doing like so much cooking, and that was pretty much all I was doing, so probably shouldn't make it any bigger. Remember me? Yeah, I don't know if I would have had the sprinklers last time you saw it though. Can't remember. And these lantern lights, I quite like these lantern lights, they look quite cool. But yeah, I've cut down on my cooking quite a lot because that was taking up like all my time. Alright, these can go in here. That one I've already got one of, so probably just sell that. Snowballs, don't need those. Well, I don't know if I'll hold on to this fist weapon. It's not that great. I didn't really like it that much. Remember the lovely house made by my friends for our multiplayer session. Didn't think of rooms for people, so I just made mine weirdy above the farm. It's alright. Living in a barn. That's okay. Might head off now. Alright, well, good to see you again, Badass. Until next time, have a good evening or good day. We'll be doing King's Quest on Friday, so hopefully catch you then. Okay, what else do we need to offload? Oh yeah, I've got like tons of ore that I should probably sort out. I'm not carrying it around. I'm pretty sure you drop the ore when you like die, so probably safer to keep it in here. Solarium ore. I don't think I found any of that yet. Ore to make solarium stars is primarily found on planets orbiting fiery stars. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, so these can go in here. Still got like all these teleporter cores too. I haven't used any of them. Maybe I should start looking for like a secondary planet. Because that's kind of what I was saving them for. Violium ore, we'll hold on to that. 4 fragments. Go in there. Find Violium. Static cell. Stick of RAM. Baby lava. Forgot I had that. It's kind of an odd thing to have, but you know, it will come in handy somewhere. Right. Might put that up here. This is like my weird stuff one. My weird chest. Got some flesh. Got some slime blobs. Got some lava. All the good things. Probably going to have to make some food as well. I'm getting pretty low. I might just do that off stream though. Cooking side of things is kind of boring. I don't know. I haven't done any for a while on stream, so maybe we'll just do that when we start up next time. Get some meals ready. Meals on wheels.